So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to attempt to keep looking up so that I can be heard. I want to do that. I know you guys can still see me, so. All right. So I'm sitting in my office and I'm doing some research, and I come across a video, and a young lady is saying how she met a young man online, and she felt like this guy was somebody, she was attracted to him, and they met in person. And after several weeks of dating, he became a horror story. Now, I'm a mother of 3 girls and 1 son. And a lot of times, my oldest daughter is 29, my second is 25. I have an 18-year-old daughter and a 16-year-old son. And so I'm always around young people. And young people are very curious. They're just starting their lives off. They have a lot of questions. I know I had a lot of questions when I was younger. I probably didn't have someone like myself that I could go and just sit and talk to and get advice from, but I'm always asked different things. And so while I'm sitting and listening to this video, and you guys can look it up, I'll try to put in the caption what it was called. But I immediately came on here because I see a lot of young people now using social media. They have all of these different sites that they're going on, but one of the most, one of the easiest ones to involve yourself in are Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. Now with Facebook, I don't know how easy it is, to get involved with other people. But I do know that, you can go in the inbox and stuff like that. But what I want to say is, you ladies, us ladies, because I don't want to single anyone out. I don't want to make anybody feel like I'm speaking down to them, because I'm not here to do that. But as a woman, we have to pay attention to ourselves and not feel as though we have to submit ourselves to social media in order to find a man or woman, whatever you're into. I want to say you should take your time in getting to know people. Regardless of how you meet them, you need to take your time. If you meet someone on social media, don't be in such a hurry to meet them in person. Oh, I want to meet you. I want to meet you in person. Oh, you're such a cool person. Oh, you sound like, you're really sweetheart or a sweetheart. And oh, you seem so hardworking. Oh, you seem this and you see that. It seems. But one thing you can know is that everything is not as it seems. Everything that glitters is not gold. And even in real life, you see somebody and all of a sudden you're all up in their face, you're in love with them after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we don't give ourselves enough time to find out about that other person. We're so rushed. We're so quick. Everything has to be now, 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 now. Everything has an expiration date. But love should not have an expiration date, ladies. Gentlemen, love should not have an expiration date. If he like you today and he don't like you tomorrow, that's not the one for you. If you are that flaky, oh, I like you today, I might not like you tomorrow. You don't like yourself. And I say that because if I know me, it took me however many years I've been alive to get to know me. It didn't take me a week. Didn't take me 2 weeks. Didn't take me 3 weeks. It took me my entire life to get to know who I am and how I am. Look like I'm choking myself. So it's not going to take you no week to get to know me. And I'm worth more than a 2-week conversation. I'm worth more than a 3-week, 4-week, year conversation. And I'm not telling you wait a year. I'm telling you pay attention. I'm telling you all. People have mental illnesses. They hide them. And the first 3-4 weeks, guess what? They hide them real good. But 6 months down the line, they can't hide it no more. Probably not even 3 months down the line. It's only but so long you can hide mental illness of any kind. It's only but so long you're going to be able to hide a bad temper. You can see a bad temper within the first couple of weeks. And if you online talking to somebody for 3, 4, 5 weeks, they're only letting you see what you see online. You're only finding out what they're allowing you to see online. It's bad enough in person. If you saw somebody for maybe 2 hours a day, or 2 hours maybe one day a week, you're only going to know about that person in that 2 hours. But after a while, if you have enough conversations, you can figure out how somebody truly is just in speaking with them over time. You can figure out if they're good listeners. You can figure out if they're true to their word. You can figure out if they're liars. You can figure out if they're overly compassionate or if they 730. And I say 730 because that's a mental term that's used in the mental wards for the paperwork that they have to process for the mentally ill. I'm not saying it goes at 730. I'm just simply saying those are the numbers, 730. I done met a few people that was 845. They was just really insane. People have emotional instabilities. And in this country, we don't always fix and take care of our problems. We're used to taking aspirins to cover the problem. We're used to taking pills to cover the problem. That's usually what it is. The problem is covert, is undercover. You don't know they all jacked up until they trying to kill you, kidnap your child, or doing some kind of crazy stuff. But you can tell when somebody has some issues, and if you catch on to things quick enough, you can probably bypass a whole lot of the bull. Prevention is key. Baby girls and boys, prevention is key. Stop throwing yourselves into these relationships, these microwave relationships. And yeah, people do it all the time. Oh yeah, we met 2 weeks ago and we in a relationship. Sometimes they work, but sometimes they don't work out well at all. And you don't want to be that story that somebody else has to tell for you because you're not here any longer to tell it. So I'm saying to young ladies and young men, take your time. Get to know people for who they really are. Stop being so willing to thrust yourself into one of these emergency situation, conditional, complicated relationships. Because if you took the same time to get to know you, You wouldn't have enough time to be worrying about somebody else. Take the time to get to know you. Love you for who you are. And then when people come along that are like-minded because you are doing something for yourself, take some classes that you're interested in. Get a hobby. Tell my daughter, get a hobby. You're 25 years old, get a hobby. You do music, stick to music. You write, write. You draw, draw. Because if you get involved in what it is that you enjoy doing, you're not really paying attention to the time that's going by. You're enjoying what you're doing. And then take that hobby on and do something with it. You draw really well, sell your drawings. Put them up. Put them online. Give the money to charitable organizations if you don't need it. There's so much that we can be doing in our lives that is so much more positive for ourselves. I'm so tired of hearing about these young girls and these young guys that are all stressed out. They done had babies that aren't being properly taken care of. They're caught up in dysfunctional situations unnecessarily. And it's sad. It's very sad. So if you can take it from me, a mother of 3 girls and a boy, 3 beautiful young ladies and my son, 3 queens and my king. Take your time. Live, laugh, and enjoy life. Before the babies come, before the bills become overwhelming, take a trip. Get on a plane, go someplace so that you have a conversation that you can have when you sit down at your table and the person on the other side of the table is looking at you like, yeah, I did this and I did that. You can be like, that's nice. But when I was in Cairo, when I was in Russia, or, when I was on vacation in the south of Paris, the south of France, or wherever you want to go, live your life. Y'all, we spend so much time making other people rich, we don't get to enjoy the life that God has given us. Because we put it on our feet, our nails, our hair. You walking around on fleek and ain't going nowhere. And the only person people you're entertaining is the people that are not going nowhere, just like you. And like 50 Cent said, what the dude on the corner gonna tell me? He gonna tell me about what he doing on the corner. So if that's as far as you want to go, but I don't think you want to just stay there. I hope you don't just want to stay there. I hope you want to do some positive things with your lives. So please stop jumping into these overnight sensational relationships that don't last long. And then y'all jump on Facebook. I got a boo. I'm all booed up. It's cuffing season. And then that meme of Chris Brown come up where he tossing the girl over his shoulders in the pool. Cuffing season's over. And they out. Now you mad because he up under whatever other boo he got. It's not worth it. And you're not learning anything. So I'm trying to help a lot of y'all keep your lives intact. Because I really want to see my people make it. I want to see more of our people make it. So if I could help, if I've been any help, I hope that this conversation will be a help to somebody. All right. If he can't wait for you, let him go. Move on to the next one. Care about yourself. I don't care what your complexion is. Care about yourself. I don't care how smart you think you are or not. Care about yourself. I don't care how much money you have or don't have. Care about yourself. Care about yourself. Because life is too short and we really need to start living. I love you with the love of God. And I pray for you all, my babies. I do. I really do. To this young woman, I know that she has probably learned her lesson. I pray that the rest of you will take heed. You know what's so funny? I didn't even finish watching it. I saw this thing and it just really, it hit my heart so heavy because when you have daughters, the last thing you want to hear is that somebody's stalking them and somebody's coming after them and somebody trying to kidnap their child and trying to hurt them and do all kinds of nonsense. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, as a mother, I'm going to jail. My kids try not to tell me a lot of things because they know I'm really not the one for that. And I don't threaten people on purpose because I mean it. I'm coming at you with everything I got. You're going to have to kill me. You definitely going to have to kill me, and you're going to have to kill whoever else is coming before or after me. So please take heed, all my daughters, all my babies, everybody that's listening. Whether you know me or you don't, know that I really do care, and I want to see the best happen for you. God bless. Peace out.